Hello everyone, me Bob Carton here, and today I'm going to answer the questions of my first ever Q&A. So, I haven't been making many videos lately because, I've been busy with stuff and just time has been going by so fast. I mean, I can't believe it's already March of 2016. Oh my goodness, it's just, wow. Okay, so I'd like to thank everyone who asked questions. I kept the Q&A open for a really long time because, I want some certain people to ask some questions. And let's get started with this. First question is asked by Spyro. PS1 is cool. What is your favorite video game? So, my favorite video game is probably have to be Spyro 3 because it's by far the best Spyro game. It had, multiple characters, just the best levels. It was good length, except I think the game should have been a little longer. Yeah, that's why that's my favorite game. Next question is asked by Zookrom97, and I hope I'm not pronouncing these names wrong. When do we get to see the next part of your Windows 10 Sucks series? So I've been wanting to make a video in the Windows 10 Sucks series for a while. It's just time has been going by so fast. I wanted to make the video back in the summer, but time was going by. Then school started up again. It's just I kept on saying, okay, I gotta make this video this week. I have to make it this weekend. And then the week goes by, and then it's like, okay, I gotta make it by the end of the month. And then the month goes by. Then I said, okay, I gotta make it by the end of the year. Then the year ends. It's like time has been going by so fast, and I can never get around to making these videos because there's has to be a lot of recording. Then it's had to deal with stupid Windows Movie Maker and all that stuff. I have been wanting to make it. I really have. And the thing is, I wanted to make a video about privacy, but in that time span in the summer, so many people, just so many people were making videos about Windows 10 privacy. It's like there's hundreds and hundreds of videos about that already. So if I make a video, what difference is it going to make? So I wanted to make the video about something that not a lot of people really talk about Windows 10, which is really bad, is all the menus and how it looks, because that's actually a really big thing. It's just so hideous how the menus are, just so awful to use, so awkward to use. The personalization is terrible, and the start menu is terrible. All this stuff. It's just, yeah. So hopefully I can make it by springtime. That's what I'm hoping. Because, all this stuff. Next question is asked by K-Boom. Do you think there's any way Microsoft can repair Windows 10? Yes. They need to add in optional start. They need to add in, multiple start menus. Like before with Windows, you had the option to enable classic start menu, which was a really good thing because, let's say people weren't comfortable with the new one. That's something they can put. They can really improve, the personalization because that's terrible. They need to redo all these menus and make it more like how Windows used to be. Because they shouldn't try to steer away from what made them successful in the first place. They need to get rid of all these useless features that no one uses. That just it's just useless junk in there. And they need to get rid of automatic updates. You should be able to just turn that off anytime. I don't know if they fixed that or anything. I don't use Windows 10 barely. And number two, will you do any other gameplays? I think that's like, gameplays in the background, which in the background of this video is probably going to be a Crash Bandicoot 3 background gameplay. So hopefully I can do other gameplays. I've been wanting to do Let's Plays with my Sonic Adventure 1 Let's Play, but, all the data got erased on that, so yeah. Graham McCara asks, what is love? Oh, this question was so difficult to answer. I was thinking, oh, what is love? So I found the perfect pictures to represent what love is. So here's this picture. It's ooh yeah, that's what you call love. Yep. Anthony93 asks, what's your favorite video game? My favorite video game is Spyro 3 because, it's the best Spyro game by far. It was just, I liked everything about that game. They fixed all that stuff from Spyro 2. Yep. And what is your favorite video game console? I was thinking of saying the PS1 or the PS2, but really, my favorite console is probably the PS3. It's just the PS3 was just so much fun. I haven't played. It was probably the console I've played the most. Had so many great games. One of the best controllers, even though the PS2 controller is better by far. And it's just the backward compatibility was really good on it. And yeah. Second place would probably be the PS2. Dune asks, I actually am so acting to see next Windows 10 series as Zucram97 mentioned in his comment. So when? So maybe, I hope in the spring. I really hope that I can make the video in the springtime. Crash the Hedgehog 92 asks, what other franchises do you play besides Sonic? So I like Crash Bandicoot, I like Spyro, I like Donkey Kong, it's the Donkey Kong Country series, like Mario. See, other than like platforming series, I like racing games like Need for Speed, I like Gran Turismo. Been playing a lot of Gran Turismo lately, actually. And I used to play sports games, but not anymore because it's just the same game every single year. And really, I haven't been playing that much lately. And his second question is, what's your favorite Sega console? I had to think about this one because, other than the Sega Saturn, I like them all. But I would have to say, I really do I like the Master System in Game Gear, really. Because I really like the Sonic games on those ones. It's just, I had a lot of fun with like Sonic Triple Trouble, Sonic Chaos. Those games are really underrated, and actually I think they're really, really fun. Quinton asks, what do you think of about Linux in general? I think Linux is okay. It's not bad. I prefer Windows over it, but I could use it, and I do know how to use like the command line and stuff. Linux is fine, but it depends what version you're using. It's like some people prefer Ubuntu, some people prefer Mint, all that stuff. I think my favorite version would probably have to be Ubuntu because my Dell laptop came dual booted with Ubuntu, so I have some experience with that. Yeah, Linux is alright. And number two, what kind of stuff are you going to upload in the future? One thing I did want to make was a video about people talking about Crash on PS4 because a lot of people have a lot of high hopes for that, but really, chances are it's not going to be good if it's brought back. Because people, the only reason why Crash Bandicoot would be brought back is for a cheap cash-in. That's all it would be brought back for. Because they would just count on the people who say, oh, I remember Crash Bandicoot. Yeah, there hasn't been a Crash Bandicoot in a long time. They're counting on that to make a bunch of money. Because how how they make games now. It's just, they released a half-finished game, then they put DLC, and then it's just stupid, really. Doge asks, why are you hating on everything? What do you mean I'm hating on everything? I'm just telling the truth about everything. Telling the truth is not hating on everything. Like those stupid Sonic games, just telling the truth about them. And Dante Moore asks, do you like Minecraft? I have never played Minecraft before, so I won't know. I don't know. So a lot of my friends actually play it on the PS4 and PS3. I just never played it, so I don't have an opinion. And do you think Mac OS is better than Windows 10? Yeah, it's better than Windows 10 in a lot of ways. So that was my Q&A, my first ever Q&A. So thanks for everyone who asked questions. And next video, it might be Windows 10 Suck Series, but it will probably be a video about Crash Bandicoot on PS4. So goodbye, everybody.